Hey, it's AstroNerdBoy. It's time for part 4 of the Minecraft series.
Excellent.
Alright, so we're in test world. Cancel what? Create a backup and load. Okay. So it went up to from 1.6.4 to 1.6.5. This is the first time I've ever done this, so. But anyway, so in today's video, aside from upgrading, we're going to showcase what we've been doing in the village. We're going to see if we've lost another bloody iron golem. We had 3. Last time I played, it was down to 2, and I was like, wait, what? So yeah, we'll show off some progress. We'll show off where we're at in the mines, and we'll also do some showing off on where I've explored. So I guess we'll start things by killing the sheep. No, I'm a terrible person. I've got a lot of free-range animals running around. We'll talk about some animals in a bit. This gate is new, and that's because the bloody villagers keep coming in here, and it was annoying me to death. So I got rid of them by putting up a gate. They can't get through the gate. I don't know where that smoke is coming from or that stuff, so it's kind of weird. Maybe it's the smoke from all of these, I guess. I don't know. But I built blast furnaces, and I did not realize that blast furnaces only can do metal. You know, you can't do this. And I was like, well, that totally bites. Because I really honestly did not know. So I felt like I wasted. Actually, I built 5. So I had to rebuild some of these just so I could keep working on the stone here. And get that lovely experience. But I raised the roof here, so it's up another level, so it's higher than it is, and so I also made the windows bigger. I really like them. I believe I had the stone bricks, the stone block deals before, so that was really cool. I like the aesthetics of this. I'll build a couple more chests. But as you can see, I do have a couple more of these little label frames. So, I also did a downstairs slide down, and you'll notice that I have some mossy cobblestone on the floor, and that's because when I was branch mining, I ran into my first dungeon. Yes, indeed, I ran into my first dungeon. There's nothing in here, but. We'll talk more about that later because we'll go back upstairs and I'll try to remember to get the deal. But I've been watching other people play, you know, trying to figure out how they do things and like, oh, okay, well, this is how you can build like a little potted deal. You know, put trapdoors around it. It seems kind of weird because it's like trapdoors. I mean, trapdoors should be a trapdoor, not a thing to make you think that it's like some kind of vase. I suppose I should have put 2 other deals on the other side, but I was like, screw it, I don't care. I'm not that advanced on my building. So in here we have our what's gonna be the library, and of course I built this nice little deal out of I believe oak. I had to go find oak. They didn't have any oak because everything around me for miles and miles and miles is dark spruce. So but this is the room I built, and like I said, I used I mined all the the mossy cobblestone from the dungeon. It had a skeleton spawner on it. Oh my goodness, there had to be at least 20-30 skeletons. It was insane, and it was just spewing them out like crazy. I've never seen anything like it. But also, I discovered why people. I never understood why some of these YouTubers built experience farms. I just thought it was just because they wanted to get up on higher levels. But if you notice, I'm level 17. I think in the previous video I was up in the 40s maybe. And that's because when you enchant stuff, it uses your experience as the energy to do the enchantment. So I had enchanted like this sword here, for example, which has sharpness 1. I don't have much. I do have an enchanted pickaxe and stuff. So having learned that lesson, I thought, okay, that's cool. Then I thought, well, you know what? They all build bookcases around this, and that may not be for aesthetics either. So I looked, and sure enough, the bookcases around the enchanting table boost the do some sort of bonuses to this. I still don't know exactly what, but so eventually I will build bookcases around here. And then for aesthetic purposes, it'll make it look like a library. I'll have bookcases everywhere. And then like maybe the lectern maybe here or here, I don't know. Somewhere. Just something just to kind of give it. It's a little bit, it's not centered because I mean, I could push this wall back out one more. I mean, it doesn't hurt. I may do that just to make it kind of centered. And then that would make this like centered too, but anyway, that's the plans for the basement down here. I kind of like the idea of the mossy floors because it's kind of like damp, and the only thing is, if I could have, I would have had mossy stone, but I couldn't get any binds because they don't have silk touch and stuff, so it totally sucks there. All right, so that took care of that. With this in the basement, I kind of like that. I kind of like it. It's kind of cool. I may put the ladder all the way up for aesthetic purposes, but anyway, there's that. And again, keep the villagers out. But yeah, it looks kind of nice. Now this is also new. I've been trading with the one villager to get bricks. And I'm using these brick slabs to make the paths. Eventually, all my paths in the village will be brick slab instead of cobblestone. I think it just looks like kind of cooler to me. So that's the plan there. And if you look down the distance, there's a sheep because we've got a lot of free roaming animals these days. So another sheep. And there's a reason for it. And it has to do with a bloody golem somehow getting into one of the sheep pen. It pissed me off. So this is a new house. This is one I built. This is just me trying to, something different. Just instead of the roof like I did before. I did one before where I had this kind of a roof. Not here. Yeah, that house over there. My first house that I built. It had the logs, and that works, and it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it, but I decided to use the steps. Boy, is that a pain in the butt. That is a pain in the butt. And what the heck are you doing? What? Seriously, what are you doing in here? But this is the guy I've been trading with to get bricks. So. But there's nothing in here. I'm not really satisfied with this house, kind of, sort of. At least the front. It looks kind of stupid. It probably should have been a little bit wider, but, I did what I did. And I figured, I don't know what I'll use this for. I may try to breed villagers and, see if I can get a couple villagers in there, put 3 beds in there, put a gate so they can't get out, and then, stuff them with food and let them go bonkers. But, yeah, we'll have to figure out something to do, how to, clear a path here. It'll be a brick path to come out here. But I'll worry about that later. I did spend a night out here, a complete night, and not go to bed, because I wanted to see if if anything was spawning, because, like I said, one of my iron golems just went missing, and the second one was heavily damaged, so I repaired him. You repair him by getting an iron block or an iron ingot, and then just kind of whacking him with it. So I have 2 still. There's at least 2. There's one there and one there. Let's see if I can find. Sometimes there was one time where I thought I was missing one, and he showed up. But I'm pretty sure there's no 3rd one here. So we're gonna run down here. This is a way I can get up. Eventually, all these walls were going to be those stone bricks like this. think that's going to look good. The sun is setting. But I went out and did a lot of exploring. And I went out and planted, found some oak saplings finally. I cut down a bunch. Woohoo! Woohoo! Oh, I've got death traps here. Man, I got to work on that. I'm going to have to cover that. But yeah, I came out here, but that's what this hilltop I decided is going to be. It's just going to be a kind of an oak farm. So I can farm oak stuff. So let's kind of go back in. And you see I got some roses from my exploration. Now, this is my old house, and there's usually 2 villagers that come in here and sleep. I'll probably let them... No, they're not around. Okay, wow. Okay. Leave the door open. Respawn point set. It is morning. So I do have... I would love to get a... ooh, there's supposed to be water in there. I don't know what happened to it. But I would love to get a leather maker so I can get a saddle. We're going to go back into my house, and I'm going to tell you a tale of woe. As soon as I get back to the house, I'm going to show you the map and stuff. Because I did have some fun exploring. Okay, so we're going to bring up the map, if I can find it. There we go. And as you look, I've explored quite a bit. So where I'm at right now, if you can see, it's kind of hard to tell on YouTube or on Twitch where we're recording this live, by the way. Stream PC games every Friday night, 7 p.m. Mountain Time. So do feel free to come by. But that big white little thing that's moving around, that's me, and that's the village I'm in. So if you look in the northeast quadrant of the map, there's a pretty big village over there. And I think that village had a lot of unemployed people. So I think what I want to do is possibly, well, it's a long trek. It's hard to move villagers. People do it. It looks like a big giant pain in the butt. But is either move a villager or have villagers in my own village breed, and then have one use that cauldron as his job, or you know, get an option where I can have someone who can sell me a saddle. Anyway, we'll talk more about the saddle in a minute because I had one and it sucks that I've lost it. But so in the northeast quadrant, like I said, or northwest quadrant, sorry, northwest quadrant. If I said northeast before, I apologize. It's in the northwest quadrant. It's kind of hard to tell because we're zoomed out and it's all pixelated and stuff, blocked. But if you go south a little bit and then to the west, there's that unexplored area, and just below that, there's all that green kind of plains area. There's a village there too, and it's fairly significantly sized. And I believe they had a cleric there. So now then, if I ever travel over there, but it's a long way, it's a long distance away, but if I ever built like a rail system, which would be cool, if I ever find a mine, I'm gonna have to go caving at some point in time and try to find an abandoned mine shaft and get rail cars, rail stuff, and you know, I think it'd be kind of cool to build like a rail system where you can just jet from one place to the other. I think that would be kind of wild. So, but when I was going out and exploring, actually no, it was when I was doing my mining, my branch mining. I found a dungeon and I found this diamond horse armor. I'm like, oh my goodness, that's amazing, and a saddle. And a name tag, and this enchanted book, and I believe I don't remember if these two were in the chest or not. It was a loaded chest though. It was just insane. I don't think actually the gold ones may have come from a different chest. Actually, I think that came from the ruined portal that I found. Because that's the only other chest that I've ever found out in the world that wasn't in a village. The two villages I found, the chests that they had all contained nothing but rubbish. But you see, I got some gold armor there. But yeah, diamond horse armor, and I had a freaking saddle, and I had tamed a horse out in the plains area. So from where I'm at on the map, I'm kind of pointing down to where it was at. It was in an earlier video, but but there was a single horse out of all that whole area, and I got him and I put a saddle on him and was riding him back, and it was night, and it was getting close to night. It was right at night, and I had a bed with me. I thought, well, fine, I'll just it'll be fine. I'll go to bed real quick. We'll get it off the next day. We'll get the night over with. The next day, we'll get back on the horse and ride all the way to my village. But when I went to sleep, the horse is right there standing over me. The second I get up, there's no horse. None. Nowhere to be found. I searched and searched and searched, and it's just not there. So I've gone back like 3 or 4 times in the area because he'd still have the saddle on him if he's there. But nope, he's gone. So I'm like totally screwed. And I was like pissed off, like kind of like throwing off that sword there. Which I don't know how I did it, but anyway. So yeah, so now I gotta find another bloody saddle. If I want a horse. Yeah, it totally sucks. Yeah, so Count says you need a rope. Yeah, I didn't have a rope, and that was the problem. And I didn't have a lead. And if I'd had a lead, it would have been fine, but I've never run into a slime, so I didn't have the stuff to make a lead. So before we look up there, let's look over here real quick. So yeah, what happened was, you notice I don't have many white sheep in here anymore. That's because the golem somehow, there is a way to get up, and he just happened to go up that path that I did earlier, and then came down and jumped in here. So I had to open up the gate. And of course, he was too big to get out, so I had to actually take out the deals. So most of the sheep left, except for 2. And the golem left. And then I fixed it all back up with 2, and then, you know, they've been fruitful and multiplied ever since. But there's a lot of white sheep. See, there's like 2 over there. There's my 2 iron golems. There's a doofus villager. So we got a lot of chickens, got a lot of animals roaming free. So if I need to slaughter an animal, I just go out to one of the free-range ones first. But I decided I kind of like the aesthetic of having animals kind of free roaming in the village walls. So, but we got the gray ones, and then the black sheep. Well, actually, these are a dark gray. I thought they were black, but they're actually a dark gray. I found a couple of these out in the wild when I was looking for the horse, so I led 2 of them back, and you know, that's where we're at there with them. But yeah, I had the cattle here before, and I just let the cattle out, and I slew most of them because I wanted the leather. But 2 I had left and brought back here, and now this is my herd. Frick, that's right, frick. Produce, multiply, be fruitful. Yes, little cows, I see you. There are no more babies to be made. Looks like everyone's had their babies. Yeah, there we go. Grow up, little calves, grow up. All the wheat's gone. All the wheat's gone. The other new thing here, we got carrots. I think these are ready to be harvested. This is just a temporary solution. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to actually do with carrots, to be honest. I haven't quite decided. It's not like I need a ton, but I wanted to have some carrots because to get some pigs. So as you see, I had 3 follow me. These guys were basically just populated. Actually, let's see. Yeah, there we go. Now we have carrots. Frick. And we'll play it some more. Do we have a baby pig? Where is it? There it is, baby pig. So, and now the villagers are out like, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? So they have a meeting out at the bell once a day. There's still 5, so I've lost no villagers. So, like I said, I want to get a 6th one because I'd like to get a different job type. But there's plenty of beds for that, and that's kind of cool. And I did expand the number of sunflowers I have, so that's kind of cool too. So that's kind of what's been going on in the village. You know, for a noob, I'm actually not too displeased with how things are going. It could be a lot worse. But you know, like I said, at some point in time, we'll work on the walls. You know, we'll work on this area out here at some point in time. We'll get all these pavers done into brick pavers. Yeah, and it'll be pretty nice. And so let's go down to the mines. Okay, so we're down in the mines. My mines, not the mines that you find. And yeah, so this is branch mining, you know, that I've done every 2 blocks. So, and some of these go quite far down. Now, some videos I've seen, if you notice, I built a little station here, and it's because when I'm farming, when I'm mining, I usually get so much cobblestone that I thought, well, it'll be efficient to just go ahead and just have this stuff start smelting down here, and then you know, I've got a crafting table down here as well, and then I can just go in here, and there's my stone blocks, max, and boom. Oh, we can do that again. Max, and boom. So these are the stones I'm going to use, like I said, for the wall, to replace the wall in my deal. But yeah, I definitely need more diamonds because it's just ridiculous. But I was watching a video. The branch mining I'm doing is not bad. Because I'm on Y11. So I do Y11, Y12, and Y13 in the clearing. And sometimes I drop down below if I find diamonds at a lower level. But, you know, it's okay. But I don't have efficiency. I don't have all the other stuff that you kind of need enchantment-wise to get more diamonds. So it's kind of ridiculous, to be honest. But we run down here. Oh, wait, that's to the front. Sorry. Don't want to go down there. So, yeah, this is where I was at. And I think, yeah. So if I go down this shaft, you'll find, I'll show you where I found the dungeon. Okay, so this is still the same tunnel. I mean, we've gone a long ways down. I basically branched mine just like forever. Just going down, down, down. And, you know, there's a lot of these little lava lakes. But what I've noticed, at least in this seed, in this world, is that the lava lakes underground tend to all be, like, on level 11. So, I generally speaking, don't have issues with lava falling on me. That doesn't mean it couldn't. It's just that on Y11, it seems to be the safer. I can encounter the lava before I did it. So, I opened up this a bit, and I thought I might build something down here with glass floor and stuff. It might be kind of cool. Kind of a neat thing, but yeah, we're gonna go all the way down to the end now. Okay, so we're at the end of where I was tunneling, and now ignore this for now. But I could see skeletons just running back and forth across back over here. I mean, it was insane. And I was trying to whack them, and as you see, I'm actually off the map. So I've gone so far to the east, I'm actually off the map. But it was just insane. It was just, there was constant rattling, constant whatever. So I thought, well, let me tunnel this way and see what I can do. So I started tunneling this way, and I immediately encountered the mossy stone, the mossy cobblestone. And I remember reading that mossy cobblestone meant dungeon. And so I went in here, and the spawner was right about where that torch is there. And the room was just packed full of skeletons. And I very nearly died. In fact, yeah, I think I think the reason you see this little barricade here is because I was trying to run away. And I started just tunneling down this way. I actually made a tunnel going the other direction. a bit. So just so I could get away. It was hilarious. And then I had to come back with some little bit better armor, but yeah. So I mined out all of the mossy cobblestone, and there's nothing left of the original stuff, and then I mined out everything else that I needed over here. But there is a cave system in here. I did explore a little bit, and then as you see, we're in a ravine. So there's nice stuff to be had in here, but I just hadn't done it. Now, there's also, this ravine goes way the heck down here. I explored it a little bit, and you see there's water and there's lava, but I'm not a big fan of caving. I'm not gonna lie. I guess because I get lost too easily. So, I mean, I really do. If it wasn't for Google Maps, I'd be constantly lost whenever I'm on the road. So, but yeah. So that was my kind of my little mining adventure in branch mining. So even now I'm kind of turned around going, wait, which way do I go? But yeah, okay, it's down here. But I thought I'm going to be branch mining anyway, so I'll probably end up coming up and meeting up here eventually at some point anyway. So, then we'll do that. So I was coming back down the tunnel and I discovered that, oh wait, I've got bloody coal I've not farmed. No reason I keep farming this stuff, even if I don't need coal. I've actually been using it quite a lot, but I've got a merchant that buys it. So there's a plus there. But it's also that experience now that I've discovered that you burn up experience, so much experience. Please don't be lava, please don't be lava. Keep hoping I'll find some diamonds, that would be actually kind of cool. It's actually way darker. I'm looking on the OBS right now. It is way darker on the OBS than it is on my deal. And I have no torches. None, zero, nada. Very, very scary. Alright, let's... That's it. Oh my goodness! Didn't expect this. But yeah, I usually just fill these things back in. One, to help lower those chances of spawns. It's kind of nasty. I don't like it at all. Not gonna lie. Well, alright, there's that. Now I'm totally turned around. It's like, which way do I go? I think it's this way. I hope it is. But yeah. So there's that. That's why I keep mining coal. I have a villager that'll buy it, and I do use a lot of it to make this stone. So, okay, so that's where I'm at. Kind of. I mean, I'm going to resume branch mining at some point in time. I'm going to check the where I'm at in the biome and see where I'm at. So where is this? Like biome, Minecraft. What is that? Oh, taiga. So I'm in a taiga biome. So I know when I've been going this way, it's going to oceans and stuff. So, yeah. The other thing I've noticed, and I don't have any mods, so even if I have a torch in my hand, it does not produce light. So I do apologize for you guys watching when you see me go to these tunnels are way darker on video. Even now, as I look, this looks way darker on my screen on the OBS than it does in my on my monitor. It's like pretty nice and bright, and it looks pretty dull and dark. I may have to see about doing something about that to fix that. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of like having these furnaces here. I don't know, kind of maybe make some sort of a, like I said, it's kind of like a central deal, but but as we keep going down, I mean, I will work the other side first before I go extend the main one any further. I guess it could kind of look nice to have the occasional wood beams and stuff through here, just to kind of give it that kind of fake mine look. I think that could look kind of neat. I don't know. I don't know if I'll do that or not. It just depends. I see all these creative YouTubers who play Minecraft, and yeah, I mean, what they do does seem quite interesting and stuff. I don't know if I have the creative abilities. My friend Gresby did some really nice creative stuff in some of his stuff, some of his streams for Minecraft, but yeah, I don't know if I've got that deal or not. So let's go to the top. Okay, so it's night now that I'm up. Ouch! And I got attacked by my own bushes. It's possible that my golems are injuring themselves there too. I don't know. But like, if I go around the thing at night here, and look, there's more of my golems on patrol. You know, there's nothing spawning out here, thankfully. Now, outside the walls, it's quite nasty, or it can be. I had skeletons galore when I was walking the wall the other night, trying to shoot me off. But yeah, you see here, then there's that third pig I couldn't get through the gate, so I said, screw it, you can just roam around. I don't know if mobs will attack the animals or not. Probably not, but and maybe having all the animals helps reduce the number of enemy mobs that you can have. But yeah, there's just nothing spawning, and that's what I want. It's pretty well lit, even if it doesn't seem to be lit as well on OBS, but it really is. So I guess is the sun about to rise, or is it that from its setting? I think, no, that's the east. Yeah, that's the west. So, but yeah, so crop wise, oh, I heard a zombie. Okay, I think the zombie's on the outside the wall. Wow, he seems very close. He really does seem close, doesn't he? I'm tempted to put ladders up, but I know villagers won't naturally take the deals, but ladders, but they could. But I'll need to figure out something, because I do want to make these stone, and I do want to make these like gateways kind of look kind of nice, and I do want to have like kind of like what do you call it? Whatever. I'm so distracted by seeing this zombie. He's got to be right outside the wall here, because he's not near me. There's more than one zombie. Yeah, he's probably just, yeah, okay, I can see that. I saw him on fire out there. Okay. Anyway, I totally got distracted, but yeah, I want to have the with the turrets and stuff, an ability to go in with a door, maybe, you know, like say right here, there's like a tower, and you can get up on top and kind of look out over the land and stuff. But oh, look, there's an Enderman. He's stealing stuff. You little bastards, put it down. Is he gonna come up and get mad with me? Or is he already gone? I don't know if do Endermen attack iron golems? I don't know. But yeah, I am down one. But he doesn't look too injured. He doesn't look injured at all, and then the other one didn't look injured at all. So anyway. Okay, so there's proof. There was a zombie, just disappeared. There was a zombie in the village. I never saw him, but the fact that there was rotting flesh there proves beyond a shadow of doubt that they are still spawning in the village. So I honestly didn't think they would. I'm missing a torch. I don't know what happened to it. There was another torch off that door there. So they are okay. So that's what's happening. Zombies are still, or at a minimum, still spawning in the village. Man, that totally sucks. I'll need to try to do some more stuff. I don't know if you can 100% proof it or not. I thought I had enough lights that it wouldn't do this. Yeah, I need more lights for sure. Oh my goodness. I never did see them though. I mean, I walked around and I never saw the zombie. So it must have, even though I walked through this area, it could have spawned by the time I came back over here. And then that was what I was hearing. I kept hearing a zombie die, and I saw one off over there, off in the distance, flame up. But I did not realize there was one in here. So I'll definitely have to pay attention to that. In fact, let's see, do I have some torches? Because I need to actually do something about that. My goodness. Kind of sucks having to do this gate thing, but it's better than having villagers come in here and keep roaming around. Well, looks like I'll have to build torches. I'm not gonna worry about that for now. Oh yeah, that's right. From when I found my thing. Thank you so much, Lunar Sec 2021 for the follow. Appreciate it very much. Yeah, that was cool finding those at that oh yeah, that was something else. Let me show you something else I found when I was at the where is it? Maybe it's over here. There we go. So I got, yeah, I've never been to the Nether, but because of the ruined portal I found, there was some netherrack and there was some magma blocks, so I made sure to farm both of them. I want to use these somehow. I just haven't figured out how I'm going to use them. And then I don't know what I'll do with the netherrack. I mean, it's hard to say. But yeah, I've got plenty of obsidian, so if I want to build my own portal, I can. But I'm not really that jazzed to go into the Nether, to be honest. Maybe someday. I just call me a chicken. That's fine. I admit it. But I've watched my friend Gresby play, and I know there's all kinds of nasty things in the Nether, including things that sound like a baby that's but a very nasty baby at that. Of course, I have seen other videos, like, so I know if I wear gold, I can avoid the piglins, and I know I'm looking for, by the way, I'm looking just for, I don't know what I'm looking for. Oh, iron. There it is. Yeah, it helps. I'm just totally distracted. But anyway, yeah, I know there's, like, you can avoid some spawns with, like gold, like the piglins and stuff, and I guess the piglin zombies don't really touch you unless you do something to piss them off, and then there's the hoglins or whatever, and those things are like wild pigs and they need to be killed on sight. So I do know that, and I've seen, and I even watched a video where they were doing the whole Minecraft hardcore, but where they started in the Nether, and I'm like, are you nuts? Starting in the Nether? That just sounds like insane. And they got no resources from the overworld. So yeah, I'll be glad to get some more of these things. So anyway, all right. So I've done enough rambling. So for you guys on YouTube, hope you liked the video. If you did, give me a like and a subscribe. Also, there's my anime and manga blog, which is not showing up. There it is. At anime.astronerdboy.com. So I stream PC games every Friday night, and hopefully see you in the next one. Have a good one.